the Ultimate Team puts the first drop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Opens that shit up over there like that. I think the wire is opening up, but I think for certain people, I think you can only get probably, I don't know, I think it's like 10 people, 10, 15 people going at a time.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. McCaffrey following the penalty. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll take a shot from the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Small.
After the interception, here's gone. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. At the 26-yard line.
2.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
PG, come on,
and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
From the gun on third down. Gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They are going for it. Gone.
And come on, Cup. Turn around, bro.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
20.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen, 27 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he's taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Like 20.
54. Come on.
Super 1. Hey, box truck.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. It's our time. Mike's 5-4.
To throw is gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's gone. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's close. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Gurley.
And
he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Oh, yeah, bro. That shit was fun as hell. It was good at it. This dude beating me right now.
On 1st down, it's gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
JoJo Natson on the Rams take over
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's got some space here. That good for 22 and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Try to get it to Woods, and that'll bring up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gone. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 26 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Check 24. Check 24. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Big dash, big dash. Here we go. Out, 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 out.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Natson. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You want to know what they call him, bro? Play sharp shooting facility.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move out downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed
football
up.
is just fucking be all up on you like you're just a shooter. You'd be cutting to catch it.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Just stop, baby. Right there.
Out of the gun. Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Let's go.
Brandon Cooks, 32 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke it off. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rap, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in.
Oh, don't tell me I'm playing.
No, I want to know. I want to know.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Yeah.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Oh, yeah, we further than that, bro.
From the 34,
I'm even further than that. I ain't even playing. I'm looking for Abby right now. Yeah, me too, bro. Shit.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
For a second, I thought he was back on the down.
You can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they will move on by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd and short. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. That's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Newton to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Last lock that could shoot.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're getting...
Don't get scared now, man. Play.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. Brown.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. 20. 10.
Spin down taller in the board. That's for you, bro.
Todd Gurley. 58 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Hello. Hello, buddy. Did you beat last week yet?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On first down, gone. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have
the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got it with the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 42.
Oh, yeah, he better quit.
That's so trash.
2 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. Throwing is Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Able to slither by. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly they're still short for 4th. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Garth. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.